The other day I made a video wondering what would happen if every single Super Bowl winner from the last 14 years faced each other in some sort of playoffs. But now we have a much more competitive tournament, this time to see which one's the best team out of the last 14 Super Bowl losers. Well, if you thought last video was competitive, make sure to watch this one till the end because it's much closer. If you don't believe me, take a look at today's seedings with the 2015 Panthers leading the way on one side and the 2020 Chiefs on the other one, both having a bye week to start out. The standings were determined by the team's regular season record, using their original seed as tiebreaker. So without any further ado, the wildcard round would look like this. And first of all, we have the 2021 Bengals visiting the 2022 Eagles. This Cincinnati team was led by Joe Burrow in a Cinderella run that came up just short in the big stage, while Philly was led by Jalen Hurts, who in Super Bowl 58 had one of the best Super Bowl performances for a losing QB ever. This could potentially be a close game, but the 2022 Eagles were just much better, so I have them winning 31-23. Moving on, we have the 2019 49ers hosting the 2016 Falcons. Atlanta had a surprisingly low seed considering they had the MVP Matt Ryan, while San Francisco did wonders with Jimmy Garoppolo. This would be a really entertaining game, and I certainly think both teams could have a very fair shot at winning it, but in the end, I'll be taking the upset and picking the Falcons here, winning a thriller with a final score of 23-20. Up next are the 2017 Patriots versus the 2012 49ers. This Pats team lost one of the most entertaining Super Bowls ever, while the Niners came up just short on an amazing comeback attempt. The 6th seed Niners could hang on for a while, but let's be real here. This Patriots team was just on another level, so I have them winning this matchup 27-17. Moving on, we have the 2023 49ers visiting the 2011 Patriots. This New England team was honestly a solid one, even though they lost the Super Bowl to a not so great Giants team. Meanwhile, this San Francisco squad was made up by literally the Avengers, and they came up just short in overtime against Mahomes and the Chiefs. Despite being the lower seed here, I'll be taking the 49ers to win this game with a final score of 20-17. Let's continue now with the 2013 Broncos hosting the 2014 Seahawks. This is a team that lost the Super Bowl in the very last few seconds, going up against a team that got absolutely blown out. The 2013 Broncos literally lost against Seattle in the Super Bowl, so even though this is the following year's Seahawks, I'll still pick them to come out on top in this rematch of Super Bowl 58 with a final score of 28-24. Up next, the 2018 Rams are hosting the 2010 Steelers. Two teams that overcame all odds in order to get to the big game even though they lost it. Prime Ben Roethlisberger and Mike Tomlin facing off against a young Sean McVay and a powerful Rams roster capable of winning every time they stepped onto the field. I think this could be the closest matchup out there, and at the end of the day, I'm picking Pittsburgh to get a win here, finishing the game 21-20. And with that, the wildcard round of the playoffs is over, and here's how the current landscape is looking. We had a couple of upsets in round 1, so let's see what the future holds. Let's waste no more time and let's kickstart the divisional round right away with the 2016 Falcons paying a visit to the 2020 Chiefs. This would be a great matchup featuring prime Mahomes versus prime Matt Ryan. Both of these teams are more than capable of beating each other, despite one being the first seed and the other one the 7th. However, this time around, I'm taking Kansas City to get the win in a rather close shootout that finishes 38-34, Chiefs on top. Heading on to the other side are the 2015 Panthers facing the 2023 49ers. Two super teams facing each other in what could turn out to be a rather close game. Cam Newton was an absolute demon during this season, and although the San Francisco team was good, I don't think they would be able to seal the deal against the 1 seed Panthers. Final score of this matchup, Carolina wins 24-21. Moving on are the 2010 Steelers facing off against the 2017 Patriots. Tom Brady versus Big Ben in the divisional round, what else could we possibly ask for? Both of these teams were good and both of them came really close to winning the Super Bowl in their respective chances. But only one shall prevail, and this time I'm picking Tom Brady and the number 3 seed Patriots to advance to the next round by winning 24-20. Then the 2014 Seahawks head over to Philly to face the 2022 Eagles. Jalen Hurts versus prime Russell Wilson is a Super Bowl matchup we never knew we needed. I think this could be a really close and entertaining game filled with countless of explosive plays, but at the very end only one can come out on top. In this particular occasion, I'll pick Hurts and the Eagles to win this game with a final score of 20-17. And with that, here's how the playoff landscape is looking ahead of Championship Sunday, with the 2022 Eagles visiting the 2015 Panthers on one side and the 2020 Chiefs hosting the 2017 Patriots on the other one. So to kick off Championship Round, the 2015 Panthers versus the 2022 Eagles. This could turn out to be a shootout or a completely defensive game since both squads were very competitive in all three aspects of the game. Philly had a good team, but this Carolina one was just one of the best ones ever, especially among Super Bowl losers. For that particular reason, I have them ultimately defeating Philly, winning this game 28-24 in order to advance to the Super Bowl. And heading back to the other side, 2020 Chiefs versus 2017 Patriots. Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady in the playoffs once again. What a great game it will be. Both KC and New England were lacking a good defense, but both of them had top tier offensive weapons. I think that means that this has shootout potential, and that's exactly what I think would happen in this game, with the Patriots pulling off the upset at the end in a thrilling matchup that finishes with them on top 41-34. So with that, our Super Bowl matchup is set. Number 3 seed 2017 Patriots led by Brady and Belichick facing off against the dangerous number 1 seed 2015 Carolina Panthers led by MVP and rising superstar Cam Newton. So let's waste no more time and start this game right away. Tom Brady and the 2017 Patriots, a team that was killed by injuries and lost a shootout in the Super Bowl, facing a 2015 Panthers that only lost one game during the regular season but fell short against Manning and the Broncos in the big game. This matchup would be a really fun one, having both great offensive plays as well as explosive defensive ones. At the very end, I think that Brady is the best QB of the matchup, which of course is a huge advantage for New England here, but this Panthers team was just better all around, and Cam Newton was also great during this season. And so for those reasons, I'm picking the 2015 Carolina Panthers to finally get the redemption and win the Super Bowl this time around with a thrilling final score of 27-24. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the other version we made but regarding Super Bowl winners of the past years. Anyways, thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.